listening to Rat Rolls, a Fallout tabletop podcast. Let's go! We're not playing games! We're not playing games!
This is more like a Link in the Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, floating. As soon as you draw your bow, like the stamina starts to drain. And
yeah, I mean, I don't have anything to do other than to draw the 10mm pistol and try and shoot the rotor of the fan so it stops spinning.
All right, do a long range attack on it, and if you get a success off that, then I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, that's rough. Does this count as the center mass of the...
Yeah, yes, sure.
Nice. Okay. Then I don't... Let's roll a different one. Roll another one. We'll just keep rolling.
Got one success from that. Let's see if you can get another success on here. 16 and 8. Let's see what else you can come up with.
Oh, wow.
Nice. You really pulled that one off. With 3 successes, you do it. Mm-hmm. So you managed to like flip yourself over and draw your weapon like you're like in Dead to Rights, like that old GameCube game. And you're just like in slow-mo, and you're just like, you put a few rounds. I'm not going to count the ammo, but you put a few rounds into the fan, and the fan stops. And in that moment, the bullet time ceases, and you all fall many feet down this chute, and you land with a squish. And around you can feel almost kind of, you can like smell a metallic smell. You can kind of like feel like a little ickiness on your body because you realize that you have just landed into a giant old pile of body parts. Yuck.
Yay, we found the midden.
If you look, if you will draw your attention to the map, you can now see what room you have fallen into. You are at the bottom room. This is the storage room that you are in.
Lovely.
The layout of the storage room is outside of this giant pile of bodies, and it's kind of just like it looks like it's all been cut up by the fan, or the necks are ripped off or something like that. There's just giant piles of garbage on fire and pools of blood. You see a person like kind of in the distant part of the room that has a flamethrower or a flamer attached to him that's kind of like burning up one of the other piles in the room. But you all are in this giant pile of bodies, practically unharmed because you land kind of softly. You didn't get hit by the blades. You didn't get hung. You did pretty well for what it's worth. What are you all going to do now?
All right. Do we have any restrictions? Are we all mobile and in one piece?
You're all mobile in one piece.
Okay. In this pile of bodies, did any of these bodies have anything on them that just with a glance would be useful to us? Do we see any like grenades, blades?
Yeah, Jared,
anything?
What's a basic scavenge roll? Would that be like a perception plus survival, right?
Oh, that is a very good question. I think that's probably pretty close. I can look it up while scavenge.
We're going to be doing a lot more of that, and so I was like, let me look that up before we start, and then I didn't look it up, and that's all right.
Granted, this one isn't a thorough scavenge. This is on the fly, because if there's something there that we can grab, I want it, because we might need it to deal with the flamethrower guy.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
So perception plus survival?
So it is perception plus survival, with the difficulty determined by the location's degree as shown on the table below. This takes an amount of time determined by the location scale. So,
small scale, but not a lot of time.
So, yeah, is this untouched, partly searched, mostly searched, or heavily searched?
I would say mostly searched.
So this would be a difficulty 2. So the scale is. Let me see if we're. Oh, okay. So so that's the difficulty. So the scale, would you say that it's small scale, which would be close to like a room?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna have you do the
because
room.
tiny is a safe and average is a small shot. So this would actually take 10 minutes and would be difficulty 2.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead if you want to do that. Feel free to kind of like gather yourselves, search around for stuff. If anybody wants to roll that, and then I will tell you what you get.
Okay.
I got a 1. Partial success.
I got a 0, even though I got
Punchy,
robot sensors.
Punchy got
what
a
was
0.
The roll again?
Perception plus survival for difficulty 2.
Oh dear. If you want to re-roll that, you can use. I'm okay with you using our group.
Well, the AP is for
yeah, we don't use luck.
Adding a die.
Yeah,
okay.
We don't. You can't. There's no group pool of luck, but here's a new rule that we're instituting because it's a brand new season. Anytime you get a essentially a complication, I'm going to get a luck point.
Okay.
As the GM, I feel like that's only fair that complications equal luck points for me, and whoever I deem should roll them. I'm not going to re-roll your own dice, but other things that are trying to roll against you or other attacks, I'm just gonna save up that little bank for whenever that happens. But it looks like, that's 2 luck points for me, which is awesome. And nobody's able to find anything kind of in this body mess because it's just viscera. It's all been shredded.
It's a body
up.
mess.
Like it's just a pile of body parts, Mortal Kombat style, on the floor that it looks like Scorpion has won maybe like 100 times, and they got the achievement and they went home.
It's got quite a big spree on the pit. Like just
all right, it was worth a try. It was worth a
try.
Like
Punchy's rolling over with his treads over these dead bodies.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Is like you're like spinning the treads and just kind of like a car in snow.
Yeah,
this is
Punchy.
Oh man, I bet this smells terrible. Does this smell terrible, guys?
Yes, it does. Remember what we said about marinara? Please stop making marinara.
I can bet you I could do some mean donuts down here.
So we can't find anything in the bodies. Can I collect the rope from around our necks?
Yeah, you can collect as much rope from around your necks as possible. Yeah.
We still have our collars on, but I'm not gonna mess those.
Everyone's been squatted by the way. I don't know if everybody caught that, but that's pretty much
yeah, absolutely.
What are we, some kind of suicide squad?
Well, hopefully not. Okay, I would like to get a quick perception on Mr. Flamethrower cleanup crew over here. Does he look like he's more of a janitor just doing his job, or does he look like a serious threat waiting to happen?
Yeah, so you look over towards this character. He actually he's wearing kind of like a varsity high school jacket. He looks kind of young. His hair is kind of like flipped up. It's bright red and it's kind of swooped back a little bit. He seems like he's wearing goggles, and he seems like he has a pretty happy face. You see around his neck he also has a collar on, just like you all as well. And he is taking his flamer and just kind of setting these piles of garbage on fire. Imagine like a pyromaniac, Archie Andrews.
Wait, so a pyromaniac summer job. Okay. Guys, what do you think? Should we ask this kid what the deal is? I don't think he's here to kill us specifically. And if he is, we can kill him. But maybe we should talk to him first.
I mean, he looks like a schmuck, but that doesn't mean we should kill him.
Don't say it out loud in front of him, though, okay? He's got a flamethrower.
Don't tell the schmuck that he looks like a schmuck, or don't tell the schmuck that we don't want to kill him.
Don't tell schmuck that he looks like a schmuck.
All right, I won't tell him right away, but I feel like people should know when they look like schmucks.
Well, did you see the gun that shoots the fire? Like, that seems like pretty serious business.
Yeah, I know you're technically in a robot body, but boiled brain will kill you as well as it'll kill us. So
Listen, I think my bryonic fluid can handle a little bit of heat. Also, I'm not, it's a flamethrower. I got a laser for a hand, guys. I'm not like he's not that. Don't impress me much. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Can somebody other than Punchy talk to him?
Yeah, I'll go talk to him. To him.
I don't want to. I'll go talk to him.
Go for it.
Hey, Abel, just don't get too close. I know that model of flamethrower, and the range isn't that great, but just don't get too close.
Well, I don't really want to use like my outside voice either, so it'll be fine.
That's okay. Maybe compliment his hair. That'll probably grease the wheels a little bit.
Cool hair. Should I compliment the gun because it is pretty cool?
It's probably not his gun. I would compliment the hair.
Okay. Got it. I will. I'm going to put my hands in my pockets, and I'm going to walk up to the firefighter here. The fireman.
All right.
It was a pleasure to burn.
So he's kind of like burning, like, you're not going to walk directly in front of him because he's actively burning stuff. So you're going to like tap on the shoulder or something. What's going on with that?
I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get in his eye line or something. Because I also don't want to shock him. So I'm going to try to get in his eye line. It was like, yeah.
All right, yeah. He turns and looks at you and says, "Oh, hey, motherfucker, what the fuck is up? Yeah, I just been down here. I've been like burning up all this shit. We've been down here, grooving on the body parts. Been getting down there, kicking some hearts, getting down there, stomping some liver. We've been burning all this shit up, and it looks like you made it all the way here. So that's pretty awesome, motherfucker. What is up with you? How you doing? You got the one of them calls around your neck. Just tell me everything about yourself. You know what I mean?
Everything."
Punchy's gonna rotate his robot body to Hazel and just say, "Fucking schmuck."
Hi, Abel. Pleasure meeting you. Say, what's the closest exit for this place?
Oh man, you gotta go up there. You gotta go through all them fucking games. I've just been down here banging wood. Been down here getting that last flamethrower out. Been slapping on the side, putting an oil tank around there, put it right under there, and just like go crazy down here. That's all they told me how to do.
So they told you how to do it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm up from the day. I just came down here. They put me on the service, but then when I got down here, they put the bomb collar on me. It's it's nothing to worry about. It. They got me this flamethrower.
No. It's all good. Okay, so who gave you the flamethrower?
Oh man, there's a man with I was like a rope man. He got a rope over. He's like bracelet man. He's like, I got all these bracelets. I'm walking around here. They got these bracelets and he's wiggling them around like a little crazy little monkey man.
Yeah, I saw him. And what door did he come through when he gave you the flamethrower?
Oh, I don't really remember.
Okay, cool. What door do you go through when you use the bathroom?
Oh, you just pee. Yeah. Sometimes I like to go down here. I like to pee on the, the pots, and it's like
you pee on the courses.
Okay.
Well,
so you pee on the courses.
There's like a waterfall effect where it's like sometimes if I get
and
like
it splashes everywhere, right?
There, it can pool in some interesting. I mean, that's kind of a weird thing, I know, but that's all I'm saying.
No, I get it. Sometimes you gotta
then you
make
burn
your
it up.
own
It's
fun.
all vapor,
Yeah, and it's the pee vapor. Yeah.
Did you ever pee into a flamethrower, before? That's what I sometimes do.
I've never seen a flamethrower, but I have peed on a few interesting things.
All right. Yeah, tell me what you peed on. Yeah.
Have you ever pissed on a fat boy?
How fat was he?
God.
Oh, I mean, like an actual.
Oh, I was about to say, I just did that like 20 minutes ago. We got.
Yeah, I don't doubt it, but like this was actually a nuclear warhead. I was young and my mom beat the shit out of me afterward. I had to clean it and everything. Like it was a whole thing. I don't piss on fat boys anymore.
Do you think like the radiation like travels up to your dick, like you're peeing on it and then it's like it just like runs up that stream, and it comes all the way back to you. So that's why you need the flamethrowers. It all it dissipates.
Is a dick the same thing as a pee-pee?
I mean, yeah, pee-pee, swing schwang, you know what I mean, man?
Swing schwang. I don't know. We used to always call it a pee-pee.
I'm a little uncomfortable now talking about PP. So let's talk about flamethrowers some more because I really like
let's talk about flamethrowers. Okay, cool. Yeah. So while we're talking about flamethrowers, we really should talk about the door that flamethrower came from. Like, do you just kind of like live down here? Like, do you leave this room?
I mean, I'm counting on my hands of them, but I mean, maybe I've been here a week. I don't know. I've just been burning shit down here. There's a lot of shit to burn. I just go all kinds of different places. I walked in. Somehow, I don't remember how I get in there, but I burn all the shit in their basement. They told me if I do that 222 times, then I'm going to get to heaven, and that's just pretty much it.
200, like, what are they counting? Like,
oh yeah, I mean the different
facilities.
Like, this is one. of the
you gotta do. Oh, cool. Where's the next facility?
Oh, I mean, we got like 10 of them now. I think this is the. Nice. This is the oldest one.
The oldest one, yeah. Can you point us to the next one? Like,
I mean, yeah,
the doorway to get like, yeah, the out part. Yeah, that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, just go up, man. You're all the way in the bottom, man. You got to get all the way out.
Got to go all the way up. Is there like a staircase or something, or like?
Yeah. And he kind of gestures to the door over to the left. He was like, "Listen, right now, you're in the basement. This is the trash area. You got to go up. You got to go through the supply room, then the reactor, then the atrium, then you got to go through security.
Reactor. That's gonna be now you're speaking my language, my guy.
Yeah. You got to go through security, then you got to go through the overseer's room, and then I think somewhere in the overseer's room, you got to get out of the vault somehow.
Okay. That's a lot of info. I appreciate it. So I guess.
Hey, when I'm done, can you all like take me with you or something? You know, because I'm just finishing.
No.
I'm just finishing up down here.
Like,
sorry,
done. Like,
yeah, I mean, you all kind of flatten my mess a little bit. It's going to be a little bit easier to get on in there and whip around my flamethrower and shit and be flaming it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you want to come with us with your flamethrower?
I mean, yeah. If you got any dead bodies, I'll just like clean them up.
Okay. And do you have any scruples if they're not quite dead yet?
I mean, that's outside of my job description, but I guess we could get on there and make it a little something more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like initiative, right? Like really showing them, like just. I guess what I'm trying to say is like, if they're not quite dead yet, but they're really close to it, dude, you piss on bodies. I don't think you're going to have a problem. It's fine. Yeah, come with us. Bring your flamethrower.
Oh, come on. Fuck yeah, let's get it. Let's go down there and kick it. Yeah, I'm going to get my pet. Hey, if we find that shish kebab, I'm calling dibs because I want that son of a bitch so bad. I want to put it down my pants. Hell yeah, get those flame jams out there. Wish I pulled out like I'm a little samurai.
That sounds like really dangerous to your PP.
Oh shit, you're right, man. You're right. All right, maybe I'll put in my belt buckle. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to damage your PP.
This is exactly why we never interacted with the outside world when we were in Gaia's Knot. This is why we didn't do it, Hazel. And every time, I mean, I don't know what it is. Since I started traveling with you, we keep meeting people like this. I don't know why.
Well, I can't say that he's that unusual, but I've been traveling and meeting people since like as long as I can remember, since I can
He's
walk
not that unusual. He pisses on fat boys.
He does, but at least
both of them piss on different fat boys.
But he didn't immediately try to piss on us, which is a plus.
Right. Frankie, so, all he wants to do is set things on fire that aren't us.
Which is the important part of that sentence is that last part, which is not us.
I feel like that's the only normal thing he actually said. Okay. I know you guys are all, a little maladjusted. Well,
you have no idea.
That's absolutely
you're doing pretty good for being a literal brain in a jar. I think you're actually doing great. I mean,
a man's got to know his limitations. But Frankie, I'm going to tell you something. Guys like him, is it a gesture to the schmuck?
Or schmucks?
He's not going to last long.
Actually, what was this? All I can picture this guy
put a bullet in his head. Maybe it'll be me.
Right, and then we could take.
He's not going to last long. And then you take the flamethrower. I mean, or at the least, he's another target to shoot at.
So really, he's just a porter. I mean, that's
Well, yeah, no. We should figure out what his name is because I don't want to put Schmuck on another tombstone.
Also, we've been talking this whole time, and he's just staring at us, not saying anything to defend himself. Isn't that weird? Isn't that just a little strange? Do you have anything to say?
I mean, I don't want to interrupt you all, but there's a talking fucking robot in front of me, and that's kind of freaking me out, man.
Okay.
Technically, I'm a robo brain. It's like robot body, human brain.
All right, there is a lot to unpack with him.
Yeah,
we
Pal,
can talk about it later if we survive.
Yeah, Pal, what is your name? And will that one right there, like, pop if you apply heat?
My name is Flamin' Awesome Badass.
Flamin' Awesome Badass?
Yeah.
Is that your Christian name?
Yeah, you can just call me Flamer for short.
Flamer.
Can I call you Fabba for short?
Let's just call you Fab, F-A-B, right?
I mean, that way, as long as it stands for Flamin' Awesome Badass, yeah.
Yeah, that's totally what
Good
it
job,
stands
Fab.
for.
Yeah. So Fab.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So you can come with us. You can show us around because we might be here for a while and we need a guide with a sick flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, boy, you serious? We're going to get out there. We're going to absolutely show him up. We're going to get in there. I'm going to stick a flamer right up some motherfucking Raider's ass, and I'm going to blow him right out. I'm going to have him spitting fire right out of his mouth. He's going to be walking around like an extension cord on the motherfucking thing.
Yeah, but let's not do that here now. Let's go someplace else, and then we can talk about it.
He acquiesces. He's, speaking his language, is just like muttering to himself about, that stuff. So he is officially your all's follower. You all have him as a source of information if you are needing something, but also he has a flamer.
Quotation.
The information and really coherent knowledge that he has about the world is also going to be
invaluable.
Really gateway. Invaluable.
He better not piss on my body if I die.
You gotta take your word for it.
Right. And you see there's a door to the storage room and also like a little stairway to it at the other end.
Okay.
That was what I wanted to go to and took me forever to get out of him. But yes, let's go to the storage room.
Okay, let's ask him to go first. I mean, he knows the place, right? He can go
Fab,
to the door first.
You mind lead the way, my guy?
Oh, you want me to be a line leader? I learned this in school. You got to be a line leader. Clap, clap. Everybody follow me. And he starts going in the room, and the room opens into the storage room, which you can direct your attention to the map itself and see the storage room. This room is lined with a giant set of lockers that seem to be locked in some different ways, along with kind of a table where just some miscellaneous devices are laying about. There's also corridors and rows of giant steel crates that are frankly taller than maybe three of you combined, just stacked on top of each other. Outside of the lockers and the table, these crates are pretty much the entire contents of the room. And he, what do you call them? Fab turns around. He says, yeah, this is my kingdom. Hey, get anything you want, man. It's on me. Welcome to Super Duper Mart. Everything's for free. Everything's for free. It's a Friday night and everything's for free. Super Duper Mart, fuck it. And he's just like singing. He just like is walking through singing.
Hazel just says to herself, still better than Snick.
Who the F is Snick?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Don't get her started.
Does any of these lockers or anything, do they look pre-war or do they look more modern? Or
they look all pre-war. You're kind of this is a pre-war storage area, it seems.
Punch is going to just start opening lockers. See
all right,
see what we find.
All right, the lockers are going to be a perception plus survival for a difficulty 1 to go through all of you can go through it, try to find an item. If you went into the metal crates, that's actually going to be a strength plus survival difficulty 2 to break in and find an item for the crates. Crates have higher value, the lockers have lower value, so feel free to do those rolls as you get to them.
I am going to try and go into a crate.
Was it perception survival for the
2
lockers?
successes.
The lockers and survival plus perception for the lockers, survival plus strength for the metal crates.
Okay. I'm going to do the metal
keep
crate.
Feeding you some luck points, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to also feed the GM a action point.
I'm cookie.
And I needed 2 successes.
I'm living my Sesame Street life.
Cool. So I'm using a perk, Daring Nature.
All right.
So I'm going to re-roll that 14 and really shit the bed on that. So
you gave me action points, and then you gave me a luck point after that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We are going to be in so much trouble at some point.
Thank you. Thank you.
I did get 2 successes for the locker roll, at least.
All right, so you got 2 successes for the locker roll. Who else got its successes, and what was its successes on?
I got 2 successes for locker.
Okay, Mike got a
2
locker.
successes for crate.
And 2 successes for a crate.
2 successes for crate. All right, so Cody, you found 2d20 caps. Let's figure out what your rolls are. Let me go to my little roll situation over here. Let's do 2d20s. Bang, you got 17 caps. You found in a locker.
High roller. All right.
Mike, you also found 2d20 caps, and I will now roll those dice for you. Your 2d20s, you found 19 caps in a locker.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, let's see. Hazel and Jared have broken into the crates, right?
Yes.
Successes for that. All right. Jared, you've got a 10 millimeter automatic pistol. That's a 10 millimeter with an automatic pistol. You can add that to yourself for the spreadsheet. And then Hazel, you found the junk jet.
Wow.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I've heard about these.
Yeah, I am going to put that into your inventory for you so that you have it already.
Actually, really quick, does anybody have heavy weapons?
No.
None of us do? Okay, I'll hold on to the junk jet for now.
Okay. I will put it into your inventory.
Cool.
And if you want to roll combat with that, we can at some point. Oh, it's already there. Great. Junk jet.
I can't wait to kill a motherfucker with a freaking teddy bear. It's going to be amazing.
There you go. You all have thoroughly searched this room. Fab turns to look at you all and says, "All right, when you're done, we're gonna go to the reactor and try not to die. All right, sound good, everybody? All right, let's get to it whenever you're ready, or if you want to stay around and hang out. If all you've done is your shopping, we can hang out in the super duper mart parking lot like we're best friends. Fuck yeah."
Yep, still better than Snick. Okay, shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, though, I might hate this guy, but he is kind of right. Teenagers would just hang out in the Super Duper Mart parking lot, like back before the war. It was the main thing to do, especially around here.
Didn't they go to school? I thought teenagers were supposed to go to school till they were like at least.
Yeah, the nerds did. Get a load of this girl. Okay, Poindexter. All right.
Honestly, cool. I don't know if I should be insulted by that or not, because I am most definitely a nerd. Let's just go.
All right, you all enter the reactor room. The reactor room has a giant large coil that emanates from the very center of the room that towers up. Around it, there's kind of these metal circles that are discharging electricity, along with two shorter, fatter generators that are on the floor of it. There's a spiral staircase that goes around the room, but you all can tell that things are unpredictable in here, that likely navigating this won't be easy.
Okay. Quick pause. I would like a clarification from our fantastic DM. Does my character still have her Pip-Boy?
I would say yeah. I don't think that Hazel would give that up or think about it. I would say
not that willingly. The Pip-Boy would let me know if there was dangerous levels of radiation in here, correct?
Yeah, there is. Congratulations. There's dangerous levels of radiation in here.
Okay. So we got a problem.
Do we?
Yeah, there's radiation in here. Like at unsafe levels of radiation.
God, where?
Well, radiation is invisible, and it will kill you pretty quickly with high exposure.
Miss Greenglass, please do not lecture me on radiation.
Okay. Right, I forgot who I was talking to. Yes, there is radiation in this room. This Pip-Boy is making that tick, tick, tick sound, and it's going faster and faster.
And so are the hairs in my nose right now. Wait,
the nose in your hairs detect radiation? Wait,
the hairs in my nose and the nose in my hairs, it's complicated.
Is this a Child of Adam thing?
Who? What?
No, never mind.
No, it's all right. Yeah, I forget. Yeah, so it's a prop. Yeah, radiation is really really bad.
So then, as you are an expert on radiation, what do you recommend we do? And I'm going to try and take a look around and see if there are hazmat suits, anything like that we can use to get through this room.
There's absolutely no equipment available to you, like any hazmat suit or thing that is within your general area.
Drat.
May I, a robot? Can I take?
A robot?
Kind of scan the room to see if see if I can comprehend, because I'm very smart. If it's something that can be repaired easily, or if there's a certain the radiation is leaking from a particular area in particular.
Yeah, perception plus repair for difficulty 2, I would say.
All right.
To figure that out.
Come on, baby.
One success. I'll give you a mixed success. So it seems like you can't tell how to repair the reactor, but you can tell that the problem is that the reactor seems to be magnetized towards you all. So wherever you move, it may try to follow you. That is why the stairs are not fully destroyed yet, is it's not out of control, but it's looking for a catalyst for it.
I'm going to convey that to the group and suggest probably that we shouldn't be all bunched together, that we should maybe, if we spread out, maybe that'll dissipate the the effect of the radiation, and it won't be so bad for you guys who got to worry about radiation.
Oh, I've got an idea. I'm going to put on my my headgear.
Formal wear?
So,
oh,
no. I'm taking the formal hat off. Otherwise, my gas mask won't fit. And maybe I can just put the hat on top of the gas mask. I don't know. So
very the purge of you.
Yeah. I'll do you Punchy, do you want to test that theory? Would you like to see if you can? So let's split up. Miss Greenglass, what is? Do you have? I would probably know this. Does Hazel have any radiation protection on right now? Anything that could block any type of radiation?
So my heavy coat does protect me from a small amount of radiation. More importantly, I have a single Rad X.
Okay. Frankie, what's your radiation protection looking like?
Non-existent. And
non-existent?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I did just go into the rules. Unless you have radiation protection on every single armor slot, the radiation is, it's like a field, right? So they have it in the rules that it's only affected by your lowest armor slot protection. So if you have a gas mask but nothing on your body, it actually does nothing.
So,
but I feel like you might have a plan still.
Yeah, I definitely have a plan still.
But for Hazel, I feel like that would probably mean unless you also have, well, I guess you could take the gas mask and your heavy coat, and then that could do something. But I don't know. Frankie has nothing.
Okay, so the trick is we're not just trying to get through here. We're trying to get, is there a way we can shut down whatever is the source of the radiation? If that's the case, we can put everything on one person, give them the Rad X for protection, and they can go shut it down, and then the rest of us should be able to get through.
So here's the thing. Abel can't shut down anything. What Abel can do is protect somebody from radiation damage.
Okay.
So if we try to get through this room, and let's say Frankie's about to take radiation damage, I can say, no, he doesn't. I can.
Okay.
So if Hazel has protection, and Punchy is immune, and I have protection, but
we're not sure yet.
So
I think in the rules it is, but it is a little funny that he still has an organic brain. But in the Fallout universe, brains don't get cancer.
But I like the idea of us splitting up, and my thought is, if I'm close to somebody, I can take the hit, and the Robo Brain can take the hit, and
can we also dilute the Rad-X? Isn't that something that we can do? Is that something that
That's
happens
a good
with
question.
Rad-X?
I have purified water. If I can dilute the Rad-X, we can give Rad-X to 2 people.
But I think that only applies to stim packs and Radaways. But if it applies to Rad-X, then that kind of solves it too.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Abel's ready to
right.
Abel, this is Wednesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll hold somebody's hand, and we can buddy system our way through this, whatever.
Okay. What about the schmuck?
I don't think
Schmuck's on his own.
I
think the schmuck is on their own.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't know if he's capable of understanding that there is radiation, because I did say it out loud.
Ooh, guys, we can't just dilute the Rad-X.
Yeah, you can use one purified water to.
We can use 1 purified water to get 2 diluted Rad-X's.
That's probably the way to go, guys.
Okay, so
We take the Rad-X and then we just Rad Sponge Fab.
Yeah.
If it happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if we want to kind of, because if the idea is that the radiation is kind of bunches, if we're bunched, then we just kind of like take turns speed running up the ramp to get out of the reactor room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So spend as little time as possible in here. But Abel's ready. Abel's raring to go. Whoever wants to hold his hand.
Okay, so if I'm diluting the Rad-X, I'm actually gonna dilute a Radaway also, so that we have 2 diluted Radaways with my other purified water.
Okay.
Oh, good idea.
So, we'll both take a diluted Radaway just in case.
Rad-X. To start.
Well, we both have a diluted Rad-X, which we're going to take, and a diluted Radaway in case
we need. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you take damage.
Okay.
GM, is it a ramp or stairs? I'm sorry, I forget what you.
It's like a spiral staircase that is on the outside of the room. So like the reactor's taking up the whole of the room, but kind of on the outside of it, it's like think about like a facility like what I'm thinking about Fallout 4, the one you go to with Paladin Dance, that kind of like rocket launch facility. The staircase is kind of on the outside of it. See, I can use Fallout examples all day because it's a Fallout show. Look at that. I can. I don't have to summon up some weird like TV show or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a Robo-Brain with my tank tread feetsies, the stairs are going to take me a little bit of time. It's not something I can traverse quickly. So maybe you humans, you fleshy ones, should go first, and I'll take up the rear.
That does force us to spread out a little bit.
Mm. All right, so let's send Abel and Fab first. They can hold hands together.
Okay, come on, Fab, let's go.
All right, Abel and Fab, they are going to. Now I got to change his name to Fab.
Fab.
Was it just Flavor?
I'm not going to tell you what it was.
But it's now Fab.
Yeah. He and you're going to calculate how quickly you can run upstairs, pretty much. Like you're trying to not stay in this radiation field for that long. So I would say that's actually a agility plus athletics for a difficulty 2. To see how many times you're going to get hit with that radiation. You know what I mean?
Agility, athletics, difficulty 2. All right, we'll see what happens. 2 successes.
Yeah. Great. Let's see what old flaming awesome badass has gotten. He gets 1 success. Yeah. So he actually gets a hit from a radiation wave. I'm going to calculate that damage right now. Pull it out of our damage thing. He's actually going to get hit for... Oops. The other guy. This is an environmental attack. I get to use the old environmental character sheet. Radiation field, that's 3Ds. Let's see how much damage he got hit with. He got hit with 2 radiation damage.
Okay. I'm going to use Rad Sponge and take that instead.
Okay. Great. You can lightning bend that however you want later, I suppose.
That's
an Avatar reference.
We're holding hands, so I just, slurp up those electrons and I store them for later use.
Oh my.
All right, awesome. That's great. Who's up next to run up the stairs? You know what the rolls are. You know what's happening. Agility plus athletics for difficulty 2 for whoever's next coming up.
I'll do next.
Stairs.
I'll do agility plus a little athleticism.
Yeah.
1 success. Yeah, you're gonna hit. You're gonna get hit, but we'll see if your rat. You took a diluted rat away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
We both took a diluted rat. Sorry, a diluted Rad-X.
Rad-X.
Yeah.
So it
Rad-X.
protects us for 3 points.
3. So we'll see. I have 3 Ds on here, so we'll see if it hits over 4.
Nope.
Yep, that's 3 for you.
Safety.
Hazel, you're going up next as well. We'll roll that for you to see what you got there.
Yeah.
Just 1. And
my coat should soak it. Plus, I have the rad X, the diluted rad X.
It has to do over 4, so as long as he doesn't do a 4 on you.
Punchy, you're rolling with tank treads here to try to get up these steps. Could you do like an intelligence plus athletics for difficulty 2 for me?
Oh, this is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be amazing.
Come on, Punchy.
Oh man, I missed my legs.
Yeah, with zero successes, you are actually you have fallen over and you can't get up, and he is stranded on these stairs, just taking waves of radiation with absolutely no effect. The rest of you are at the top of the stairs. What's the game plan?
Okay, so
we have
he's
rope.
not taking.
Yeah,
right.
Thank you.
So he's not taking
rope.
radiation damage, but he's stranded.
Hazel, you have tag throwing still. Lasso him.
Okay, give me the rope.
All right, so you gotta. What I'm gonna do is you're gonna roll to craft this rope, and then you're gonna roll to throw the rope. So what I'm gonna have you do is do an intelligence plus repair to fix your lasso for difficulty 1.
As long as I can get it to him and he can grab it, I can pull him up.
Can I assist her for the making of said rope?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Duh.
I believe she needs that assist now.
I really do. Okay, I cannot do a lasso.
How do we tie a
save
rope?
my life.
You guys try to tie the rope, and you're trying to tie it, and you got like really wet hands, and it just falls. It all falls through the floor.
Dang it.
Can
I just tie it to one of the? Can I just tie it to one of my throwing knives and just throw a knife at it?
No, the rope is gone. It's gone. It's out of here. It went and fell down the floor. You're trying to.
We dropped it down the steps. It's just sitting next to him.
How many turns? All right, quick question. How many turns does the diluted red X protect us?
Oh, it's lasting. So
it's the same.
All right. Okay, guys. Hold my beer, and I'm gonna
I'll go get him. I'll go get him.
He wants to go.
I'll go get him.
He needs to go.
I'll go get him.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I'll go get him.
Go get him.
Punchy and coming.
That's good to hear.
All right. Unfortunately, because you're running back to where he is and you're taking the time to go and pick him up, I'm actually going to have you do another agility plus athletics check for difficulty 2 to see what.
3.
Wow.
Ooh,
with 3 successes.
Damn, dude.
And a luck point. Yee. Wow, that's pretty good.
Really good. Wow, he's really good under pressure.
Yeah, you sprinted down to punch the Bahoon and to pick him back up, it's a strength plus I'm gonna say strength plus repair for a difficulty 0.
Strength repair difficulty 0. Okay. Well, the thing is,
Can I do an assist to help him?
Well, here's the thing. I took this
prone, my man.
I took damage a little bit earlier, which brings my strength up to 10. So I'm a little bit mad and stuff. But hey, bud, you okay? Didn't skin your knee or anything, did you? Let's get you up. There you go. Let's get you up.
Flesh jokes.
What was the difficulty on that?
It was 0. It was
0? Okay.
All right, and with that, the Punchy Bahoon is able to climb the rest of the steps. Unfortunately, Abel, you have to now return and do another agility plus athletics check for a difficulty 2 to reach back up.
Okay.
All right. You cool with that? So I'm gonna roll the old environs and see how much radiation damage you're gonna take from that fail.
Yum,
One
yum.
radiation damage.
Yum.
little aperitif for you. Yeah, you all take that aperitif, and if you look on the doors, actually, if you zoom into your map, if you look at the pamphlets provided in front of you, the names of the areas that you're going to go next are actually printed above the doors, so that way you know where you are headed to next. And this door, printed above you all, outside of the reach from the radiation, is printed atrium. So are you all just like excited to be back together? You're going to go through the door. You like, oh, let's throw another guy down there. Let's throw some more rope down there.
No.
Yeah, I think we've thrown enough rope away for now. I think we're good.
I don't want a tail.
Cool.
No offense.
Fair enough.
Let's see here. All right. The next room you enter is the atrium. The atrium is a giant 2-level hall. You kind of, as you enter, you can see the second level above you. It's kind of on the outside. Think about like your regular vault atrium that you would see. Located on the bottom are actually, weirdly enough, jungle and animal props. All of these props kind of like stand up, are like standing up to like provide cover or something. It looks like a scene, like they tried to remake a jungly area. Above you are the I guess atrium second floor doesn't have any of these props, but you see all of these doors in front of you. One for the of course the reactor. There's the dorm 1, dorm 2, school, security, cafeteria, and commissary are all kind of right there. What are you all going to do?
Okay, quick check. Is this actually looking like something Vault-Tec made, or does this look like a homebrew vault that somebody
This looks
made?
like somebody had the plans for Vault-Tec and they tried to build an exact copy, but unfortunately it's an Amazon Select product.
It's
so when
great
you
value.
right.
Great
Yeah,
value
this is the big
vault.
K-Cola. Yes, pretty much.
Up and up.
Fair,
Yes.
fair. Yeah, it's the off-brand Vault-Tec. I was starting to get all excited. I had some more Vault-Tec stuff I could study, but yeah, okay.
I mean, this is pretty neat. I mean, look, it's like a fun jungle. It reminds me of the zoo in Gage Park in Topeka, where I grew up. It was a whole kind of like big jungle, because by then most of the animals were dead in the zoo. It was a rough time in the pre-war. But this is very comforting to me. It's like almost like home. I mean,
Whoa! Did people
Punchy,
really hunt those things?
oh
These
yeah.
What do you call these things?
That's called an elephant.
Oh wow!
Punchy, you're speaking all of this aloud. Frankie, you're speaking all this aloud too. Could you please roll a charisma plus sneak for difficulty 3 for me? I see 0 successes for that roll and 0 successes for the next roll. As you all speak, you hear kind of a siren raid go off, and then from the ceiling, a orb appears in the center of the room. Its face is kind of like collapsed in metal, and it kind of peeks out like it's like a little eel coming out of a hole, but not that long. It's more circular orb-like, and it scans the room, and you hear a voice that says, "Humans detected. Welcome to the most dangerous game."